Chapter M. Today, as we are continuing our book, Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology, I thought I would put on a little bit of an appropriate costume and bring a prop as well. So, I'm going to be reading to you from the perspective of a Viking today. So last time we read the introductory chapter before the beginning and after. Today we're going to go on to chapter 2, which is a shorter one, and it's called Yggdrasil and the Nine Worlds. So as I say, this is only a few pages long, but it's a really interesting chapter that goes into more around the background of the different worlds that we are going to be travelling through together. The ash tree Yggdrasil is a mighty ash tree, the most perfect and most beautiful of all trees, also the largest. It grows between the 9 worlds and joins them, each to each. It is the biggest of all the trees there are, and the finest. The tops of its branches are above the sky. It is so large that the roots of the ash are in 3 worlds, and it is fed by 3 wells. The first root, and the deepest, goes into the underworld, to Niflheim, the place that existed before other places. In the centre of the dark world is the ever-churning spring, Virgelmire, so loud it sounds like a roaring kettle. The dragon, Nidhogg, lives in these waters, and it is always gnawing at the roots from below. The second root goes to the realm of the frost giants, to the well that belongs to Mimir. There is an eagle who waits at the highest branches of the world tree, and who knows many things, and a hawk who perches between the eagle's eyes. A squirrel, Ratatosk, lives in the branches of the world tree. It takes gossip and messages from Nidhogg, the dread corpse-eater, to the eagle and back again. The squirrel tells lies to the both of them. There are 4 stags who graze on the huge branches of the world tree, devouring the foliage and the bark. There are uncountable snakes at the base of the tree, biting at the roots. The world tree can be climbed. It is from this tree that Odin hanged himself in sacrifice, making the world tree a gallows, and himself the gallows god. The gods do not climb the world tree. They travel between the worlds using Bifrost, the rainbow bridge. Only the gods can travel on the rainbow. It would burn the feet of any frost giants or trolls who attempted to clamber up it to reach Asgard. These are the 9 worlds. Asgard, the home of the Aesir. This is where Odin makes his home. Alfheim, where the light elves live. The light elves are as beautiful as the sun or the stars. Nidavellir, which is sometimes called Svartalfheim, where the dwarfs, who are also known as dark elves, live beneath the mountains and build their remarkable creations. Midgard, which is the world of women and men, the world in which we make our home. Jotunheim, where the frost giants and the mountain giants wander and live and have their halls. Vanaheim, where the Vanir live. The Aesir and the Vanir are gods, united by peace treaties, and many Vanir gods live in Asgard with the Aesir. Niflheim, the dark mist world. Muspel, the world of flame, where Surtur waits. And there is the place named after its ruler, Hel, where the dead go who did not die bravely in battle. The last root of the world tree goes to a spring in the home of the gods, to Asgard, where the Aesir make their home. Each day the gods hold their council here, and it is here they will gather in the last days of the world, before they set out for the final battle of Ragnarok. It is called the Well of Urd. There are 3 sisters, the Norns, who are wise maidens. They tend the well and make sure that the roots of Yggdrasil are covered with mud and cared for. The well belongs to Urd. She is fate and destiny. She is your past. With her are Verdandi, her name means becoming, and hers is the present, and Skald, whose name means that which is intended, and her domain is the future. The Norns will decide what happens in your life. There are other Norns, not just those 3. Giant Norns and elf Norns, dwarf Norns and Vanir Norns, good Norns and bad. And what your fate will be is decided by them. Some Norns give people good lives, and others give us hard lives, or short lives, or twisted lives. They will shape your fate, there at Urd's Well. That is the end of that fairly short chapter, but hopefully it gives you a little bit more of an insight about those people and about those places, and it will hopefully give you a bit of a bigger picture about the whole thing in general. So thank you for watching and listening to me again this week. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.